Smartwatches can be a pricey affair, but deals can be had if you're willing to do some legwork and shop around. If you're willing to settle for an older generation smartwatch, you can pick up a Sony smartwatch or the first generation Moto 360 for as little as 90 bucks. But let's say even those prices are too high. What if you want a smartwatch that costs as much as a combo meal? Hey, Andy here with another video, and what I've got with me today is the U8U watch. Retailing for $8, the U8 just might be the world's most affordable smartwatch. So the watch I picked up off Amazon was listed as the fixing DIY U8U watch, but the same watch can be found under other brands such as the Lempo U8U watch, the Pagine U8U watch, and the HomeGo U8U watch, which can all be purchased for around $8 depending on what color watch you choose. With that out of the way, let's take a look at this U8U watch and find out what kind of smartwatch you'll get for 8 bucks. The U8U watch is obviously a low-budget, entry-level smartwatch that has a waterproof body constructed entirely out of plastic. Inside that plastic body is a 230 mAh battery, which should be enough to power this watch for at least a day. On the front of that body is a 1.48-inch touchscreen LCD display with a screen resolution of just 128 by 128. Besides the touchscreen functionality, below the screen are 3 capacitive touch buttons which you'll use to further interact with the watch, such as pulling up the system menu, making selections, and paging back to previous screens. On the left side of the watch is a micro USB charging port, a microphone, and a speaker that we'll get into later in this review. The watch ships with a micro USB cable but does not include a USB charging brick, so you'll have to provide that portion on your own. On the right side of the watch is a plastic power button, and on the back of the watch is a no-frills blue metal plate. The straps on the U8 are non-replaceable, super soft rubber straps, and combined with the plastic body, the U8 smartwatch weighs in at a total of 24 grams, making this smartwatch super light. Setting up the U8 smartwatch is a simple affair as long as you disregard the instruction manual. Here's the instruction manual, and ignoring the hilarious English translation, there are QR codes that you're supposed to scan that will allow your phone to download the required Bluetooth notification app so that the watch will pair with your phone. I would not recommend you actually follow the instructions because scanning those codes takes you to either a dead link or a Baidu app link, which is entirely in Chinese. To properly install the required notification app, go into the watch's settings and choose the APK download. From there, the watch will display a QR code which you'll scan, and that code should link you to the proper download location. Depending on your phone's settings, you'll probably have to allow APK downloads from unknown sources. Once all that is set up, you'll find a very basic Bluetooth application that allows you to control various things such as syncing information between the watch and your phone, and controlling what kind of notifications you want displayed on the watch versus the phone. Once set up, the U8U watch will do a number of things that you may or may not expect a low-budget smartwatch to do. The watch will display any text messages, emails, and notifications your phone may receive. You can also access your contacts list from the watch, and with the watch's dialer, you can call a person directly from the watch's screen. With the built-in microphone and speaker, you can even talk directly from the watch without having to pull your phone out. The watch also has Bluetooth streaming capabilities, so you can play music or media from your phone through the watch's speaker. The watch's speaker isn't great, but it does a passable job of pumping out sound.
That was a lot of things. That was a lot of concepts.
How mad would they be? How mad would the Bureau be if I just smashed this thing? Do they have more of them? Is this the only sphere they've got?
Again, this is an $8 smartwatch we're talking about, so expectations have to be tempered. Aside from the previously listed functions, the watch also has a built-in pedometer, altimeter, sleep tracker, calculator, calendar, alarm clock, and stopwatch. The watch will also act as a remote camera so that you can take a photo from your phone through the watch face. With that low-resolution 128 by 128 screen though, you're not going to want to capture and display pictures from the watch face, but the watch makes a great remote shutter button for your phone. And of course, you can adjust the watch face to display a variety of analog or digital displays, although there are only a couple of faces to choose from since there isn't much onboard memory in this watch. So, is the U8U watch a great smartwatch? No, not really. It's got a tiny low-res screen, the build quality is pretty cheap, and the watch will occasionally lag when you're using it. But this is an $8 smartwatch we're talking about. For its price, this watch has a lot of functionality packed into it, and I can't expect the U8 to do any more than it already does. Honestly, I can't say that the U8 U watch is a must-buy product, but it is a pretty nifty novelty item that has a low cost of entry if you want to toy around with an ultra-affordable smartwatch. Besides, did I mention that it's only $8? Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos, so stay tuned for those, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.